Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. What's up? Hope you're all doing well. So, if this happens to be your first time here, you're checking out my channel, you like what you see, do me that favor, guys, of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me to grow the channel and provide you guys more stuff to watch. So what are we doing here? We're going to be reacting to Avenged Sevenfold, Cosmic. Now, I know Avenged Sevenfold. I've listened to their music, before. This is, I believe, one of the most recent releases. The album is Life is But a Dream. It came out 2023. I'm pretty sure it came out that year. Yeah. So, very recent, but this is also a change. And you'll notice that. I mean, you guys are probably already heard this song before. I might have too, but I forgot. I think my buddy Ange might have showed me. I don't know. Anyway, the deal with this album, it's to me, it's very new. It's very experimental. Very experimental. There's stuff on this that I don't think a band that you would expect at this caliber would be doing stuff like that. It's very risky. Like for example, Metallica, right? You have their first couple of albums, then the Black Album pops out, right? Drastically different, and then they get progressively different, but they still have that core, feel to them. With Avenged Sevenfold and with this album in particular, for the very little songs that I've heard so far, they're very out there. It's an acquired taste. Not everyone's gonna like it, especially fans that are used to maybe seeing their band just kind of be very grounded with a one-track record. Avenged, they're not about that. They're about expanding, trying to gain a new audience, trying to maybe open up the minds of their already cemented fan base. Whatever the reason, I'm sure the creativity process was probably epic. Because probably what I'm going to hear from this track is not going to be of the norm, the usual Avenged Sevenfold that I'm used to. So, yeah, I'm excited. Alright guys, when we stop yapping, I'm going to cue this up, and we're about to react to Avenged Sevenfold with Cosmic.
From all there was before, we shut another door, but not a last goodbye. Fate has taken once again, a fight we'll never win, and time again we try. Left alone, I can't wait too long. Fate, we love so many times and in so many lives. Sometimes we got it right. Pain, it found its way back in until we meet again into that good night. None too far as we chase through the stars beyond forever. I'll follow you.
Man, I was like, I really want to pause, but I can't. I feel like people would murder me if I paused during like a solo. To me, that was like, I can't even, because the structure's off. Let me get my thoughts together here. Jesus. So most songs are written, intro, verse, chorus, for, and that's what we got here. But this is definitely like showing their awesomeness. M Shadows, the vocalist. I mean, obviously, he's everything I've heard him sing and scream or aggressively yell. His voice is a key factor with this. I'll always know it's Avenged just by listening to him, and it just fits. I don't, no matter what he does different or old or new, it always sounds like him. And he could completely change his voice, do something different, but I'll always know it's him. He kind of carries that weight with the band, and and then the guitarists. Oh my god, they must have just like learned guitar, just like that was it. That's like they grew up and they were like, well, that's what we're gonna do, I mean, everything from the drummer. Like one thing I always say about Avenged Sevenfold is how tight they are, and sometimes you get that, sometimes you don't. With other bands, but it's just this wall of music you get, but not like the in-your-face kind. Now this, like I said, the way it's coming off, very, very experimental, very all over the place. Like I'm not used to, them producing this stuff, but then again, they're all super talented, so why wouldn't they, right? And think about it, if you do a cookie cutter copy and paste of the same album over and over again, things tend to get a little boring. Or maybe, okay, not every band, other bands could replicate the magic. Avenged, I feel like they're taking it a step above. They're raising the bar because they were like, well, why should we box yourself in here? Let's expand. We're all talented musicians. Let's do it. That's exactly what you're hearing right now. Let's keep going. Okay, obviously something's big coming up. I feel a build coming on. But no. My god, man. The switches on the song. Like, it opens up with this nice piece, and then it shows you what they're made of, pretty much. It was all over the place. Like, everyone has a job to do. Kind of like a carpenter. Every one of these band members have the specific tool in front of them and know how to use it really well. What you do with it, how you create music, it's a different story. Obviously, everyone here, I can imagine the discussions on this album. Like, okay, we already have a core sound. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep doing the same thing? Do you want to switch it up a little bit? and this is what they're doing right now. And I mean, it's not that. I mean, I know there's more extravagant songs on this album, uh, but like I said, the build, everything. This is like a story. In fact, his lyrics are. It's like a kind of like a poem. You know, they're all metaphors, or you know, telling this story of with this music being accompanied in the background. It's wild. Also, I like the little scenery too. I think that's cool. But yeah, super talented group, man. I think fans who I guess are like seeking new music and maybe want. I mean, I don't know if I would start with this album in particular, but I would go down the Avenged Sevenfold path, especially if you haven't heard of them. Like I said, work yourself up to this. There's so many more great albums that put them on the map pretty much, and this is like that that one-off, that experiment. Actually, I don't know what they're going to do after this. Continue this sound, evolve into something else, because they're like they're evolving. They have a relatively look to them that I guess you change with the eras sometimes, but this is beyond that. The sound, like I said, they got a bunch of talented people behind the instruments, a great vocalist, so they're gonna be like, you know what, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. This is it. Let's keep going. I know it's almost about to end, but I just want to add. I mean, everyone stands out to me. The drums, the bass, the guitars. Everyone's doing this. They're like, it's like an orchestra, pretty much. Everyone's got their hands on these instruments, and they're just doing their thing. We got M Shadows doing his thing. Like the vocals, it's not your standard fare here. It's very, very different, very, very standout, and it's meant to be. And yeah, it's great. I mean, if you ever want to make a statement, this is how you would do it. Because it's not following a path. I mean, there's a structure there, but it's not your typical structure, especially for Avenged. But yeah, like I said, this is them evolving, them, kind of pushing to the limit. See, okay, what else could we do? That's what we're hearing now. And this is, I mean, it's big, experimental, and there's just a lot going on. And if you're not used to this, like I said, it's not everyone's taste, especially if you know them. But yeah, I like it because I could get lost in it. It's such a atmospheric kind of song. You just get lost in the track, especially like the long solos, the rhythm sections here and there. It's very big. It's a very big number, and M Shadow's voice kind of just all over the place coming at you. There's a lot going on, but hence the name Cosmic. I guess, Cosmic. It's big, but I like it. Let me keep going. Let's finish it up. All right. God, that was a lot to take in. That was like 7 minutes of going to I don't know, the Philadelphia Orchestra or whatever, seeing a movie be scored by an actual, orchestra with a conductor. But that's what this felt like. This felt like, M. Shadows conducting his group into making this kind of epic masterpiece. If I had to kind of sum up everything, like a work of art, kind of, when you're the very experimental artist and you're testing the waters of a showroom, like this art piece may or may not sell good because it's not everyone's cup of tea, or it's just different, it stands out. But what's that do? That opens up a whole other door for other people to come in and be like, it's new, it's fresh, I like it, I want in. And this is them creating art and not shopping for another audience, but influencing their already, grand audience that they have and opening the door for another, group of people that they find this chaotic piece here and it's like music to their ears. Who knows, Anyway, it's a great effort. Like I said, I got my buddy Ange to thank for showing me some new, because this would have never probably came across my thing. When it comes to these bands, I normally listen, to the old stuff. Every now and then, a new song might pop up. I always see it in passing, though. He actually took the time to, sit me down and show me a few of this new stuff, and I was like, yeah, this seems like an artist, exploring his mind, seeing what else he could create. And that's what this is. This is, creative expression from a band that already has a huge fan base. They want to try something different, and I think it's paying off. Like I said, it's not everyone's cup of tea, probably. Not not even like the metal crowd might not, get it, but I think that's the point. The point was to be separated from the pack and be different and, to show other people, look what I could do. That's what I got out of it. Alright guys, well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. This was a good one. I definitely recommend to other people. Check this out. This was Avenged Sevenfold with Cosmic. Thanks again for watching, guys, and as always, I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.